here we have a 2020 Ram 2500 heavy duty, and this has the 6.4 liter Hemi. I upgraded from my 2018 F-150. It had the 5 liter V8 engine, and this is 3/4 ton, that's half ton, so obviously the truck is heavier, can pull more. And the reason I did that is I have a camper, 30-foot camper that I pull that's probably about 8,000 pounds loaded, and I wanted something a little better for that. To me, the F-150 was maxed out with what it could do, and I went with gas because it's going to be a daily driver, so I didn't want to have to worry about the diesel. Also, I didn't want to have to pay it was like 8 to 10 grand more for the diesel of a comparable truck. So the one we have here, this one came with the chrome package. Not really a fan of. Came with it. I would have rather spent the $1,000 MSRP for something else. Chrome wheels. This has upgraded 18-inch wheels. Stock, these will come with 17-inch, but I believe in the higher models you can get them as much as 20-inch. One of the packages I got also has upgraded shocks. These are Bilstein, and I'm not sure which package that was, but that's one of the packages that just happened to come with this one. It has side steps. Those are chrome as well, which I don't care for, and they don't stick out very far, but to me this is just a cheaper plastic, and it's kind of slippery when it gets wet, so it is a little bit of use, but I'd rather have a different step. But hey, it came with it. I'll stick with it for now. So you can see the truck's a little dirty. Black shows everything, so this one is diamond black. There's the back. Also, you can still see the Bilstein shock back there. And with the Fords, they came with the leaf suspension. This has the 4-link in it. It's tough to see, but you can see in there. So it's a stiff ride, but I'm okay with that. That's just the way it is. The hitch on these, they're actually a class 5 hitch that they come with, but they have the sleeve that comes with the truck as well. It's just under the back seat when we bought it. So it's class 5, but it comes with a class 4 sleeve, so whatever you want to put back there will fit. This has backup sensors on the back. It's got the 4-plug, the circular plug. I'm not sure how many prongs that is, but that's for my camper. Backup camera, which is pretty standard, I believe, on everything nowadays. You can see truck bed's wet, just rain, but I would much rather have a spray-in bed liner than the chrome package, but that can come later on. Around the side, it's 4x4. I've been stuck a few times with the 2-wheel drive trucks, and that's why all of my trucks have been 4-wheel drive for many years now. Back seat, cloth. I believe they upgraded kind of the appearance of it, so it looks a little fancier, but still it's just your standard cloth seat. Pretty comfortable. There's not as much room. The F-150 had more room in the back. And one thing that I'm definitely going to miss, the F-150 was straight across. It was flat. It didn't have this hump, so you could pretty much throw whatever you wanted back there. I put large dressers in the back seat before. Just folded the back seat up and they'd be able to fit. This one comes with a jacket, but there is space for storage in here, and this is probably a good 6-7 inches deep in this area right here. And even this area. The seat doesn't come down all the way. I'm not sure, you can't really tell, but so you know, I can throw my coat back there and leave it on that section and it's fine. There's room, but it's got the pockets on both sides. This came with the Mopar Ram floor mats, rubber, which big fan of. AC in the back, little storage area there. Like I said, seat's pretty comfortable, even though it's a little smaller. Tow mirrors. I got the tow mirror option, and you can manually flip it up, and that actually gives you a really good view doing it that way. They have electronic, press the button, they come in and they sit flat, but to manually put it into tow mode, you lift it up. Again, floor mats, a little dirty, it's been raining. On the inside, so I have the tradesman package, which doesn't come with a lot. It's the lowest package, but I believe vinyl is stock. I have cloth. I've also, I believe they all have push start. Everyone that I saw had push start. I got an upgraded 8.4-inch screen because I wanted the CarPlay. With my iPhone, it's just much easier. You plug it in, all your Pandora, podcasts, navigation, all of that goes through there, and for me it's much easier. So I opted for the bigger screen so I can have CarPlay. Looking at the dash, again, it's a very bland steering wheel, I guess. Not a lot to it. You can scroll through, there's buttons to scroll through. And there's much better videos online. This is just my experience with my Ram and what I have, if you want to get some technical details. But so flipping through there, it's got all your standard stuff. I don't have any controls on the back. On the previous, I had a Jeep Wrangler, I had controls on the back. It was a similar setup on the front, obviously minus the Ram. Similar setup on the front, but radio controls on the back. I don't have that here. Here's your gear. This could be especially good if you're towing and going uphill and it keeps switching between, say, third and fourth gear. You can just lock it into, say, third gear, just so it doesn't keep changing. But it's gear up and down. It's got the knob. This is something definitely new to me. I've had the center console, and then I've had the column shift. My other vehicle is a 4-speed, so it's this is different, but to be honest, I could get used to it. I am used to it pretty quick, so it's just easy. It's out of the way, it's easy. There is no extra knob to switch, handle to switch, so it seems like a lot of Rams and Dodge products are going to this. If you have an upgraded package, you actually get your 4-wheel drive options here as well. This one, as you can see, it doesn't have any of that. What mine does come with, let me move one of those and get out of the sun. 4 low, neutral, 2 high, 4 high. So to be honest, this was the first time I saw this, is when I came to check out this truck. So shifting into 4-wheel drive is a manual option. Storage. It's got storage down here, and there's some coin slots. There's storage right beside the seat. 3 cup holders. It's got your standard storage in there. And then fold this up and you have your third seat in the front. There's also storage here, which I like. Your glove compartment. There's a space up here for items, and then it's got another plug. It actually has a slot here that you can stand your phone up. If you were playing your phone or wanted to see the screen, needed to see the screen for something. Overall, I like the truck. It's a gas guzzler, as you can see, 12 miles a gallon, and I don't have a heavy foot, so that's just what you get. This is the 6.4 liter, as I mentioned, and it has the 410 gears. So ideal for towing, daily driving, not as much. Most of them had the 373 gears that I saw on the lot. This was one of the few that had the 410, but it had the other items that I was looking for, like CarPlay, 4x4. It's got your trailer brake control. I wanted an integrated one. I know you can get optional ones and get them added, but I wanted an integrated because we do tow with it. It's got a few of your switches up here too. The turn your parking sensors off, tow haul mode. And that's the button if you want to do burnouts. So, as I said, overall, I'm happy with it. I've only got about 500 miles on it. It's a little bit of a stiffer ride, but it's comfortable. It drives very well. It's quiet on the inside. I just found with my Ford that it wasn't always as reactive as I wanted when I would press the gas or brake or whatever. It kind of downshifted or had to figure out which gear it wanted to be in and then went. This has the 8-speed transmission. As I said, it seems to run pretty good. I don't have any complaints with the Ford. It was from day one. It just drove a little funny. I brought it to Ford several times. They said nothing's wrong with it. Basically it didn't have any warning lights, so it's good. But going from Ford to Ram, so far so good. I have hooked up my trailer and I towed it a few miles. I didn't bring it on the highway, but I towed it a few miles just so I can set up the sway bar and everything, and that seemed to work well and just towing it around the block. It seemed to tow well. It seemed like I had the trailer wasn't towing me or pushing me around. So it felt very comfortable. The truck has more than enough power. The Ford had enough power to pull the truck. I believe the Ford was right around 400 horsepower, 400 torque. Whereas this has 410 horsepower, 430 pounds of torque. So similar. This has a little bit more, but I believe it's just the overall, it's a heavier truck. It was nicer to tow. It was definitely a better experience, even though I didn't tow it very far. It's a better experience. So if you're looking to upgrade for towing reasons, I would recommend the Ram 2500. And again, my trailer that I pull is about 8,000 pounds loaded. The towing for this, when I plug the VIN number into the Ram website, it says 16,000 pounds. I'm not sure if I believe that, because when I look on other sites, it states around 13,000 pounds. So I'm not towing anywhere near that, so I know I'm more than adequate. As far as the mirrors, I mentioned that they fold in. So just with the touch of a button. And they work well. It's got the blind spot mirror here and your standard mirror here. They're much bigger than I've seen on other Rams. So these work very well. I'm happy with these. And then when it folds up to stand vertical, it's an even better view. So again, very happy with the Dodge, or excuse me, with the Ram. And I'll do a review later on down the road after I put some miles on it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, hit comment, ask questions. I'll answer everything. So thank you.